Also, my navy is amazing. I think the Mexican War gave them a little bit of experience. Alright, so I'm now holding about as much ground as I am able to hold. It's just a matter of time until they make it over here now. They need to be 20% recruited. Alright. Overwhelming firepower. Let's get the mechanized offensive. Now I am going to spend a bit of experience because I don't need it. Go speed 4 because now we're just kind of in the I need to huddle up as quickly as I can stance. Senator votes for the government's proposal. Good. Yeah, do this.
Ready to move.
Sank a submarine, sank a destroyer. Their entire fleet's out here as well. My fleet's doing successful hit and run attacks. Thankfully. And is crushing a couple of their destroyers, though I don't think we quite have the range to kill it. No, but we did do some damage. We also took some. Ow! 82... 8... What? Why? I'm not even trading for anything. What? What? I don't understand what just happened here. That's 82 convoys. What? That's my entire convoy fleet. I'm not... No, I wasn't transporting troops over water. This is literally my entire army. I haven't lost anything. Supplies for Baja? There's nobody here, though. Oh, there might have been Lend-Lease. Yeah, that probably was it. Unfortunately, I think that their repairs are set for the Pacific side still.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Yeah, you're going to Yucatan. Don't. Who's that? Abraxas! Thank you very much for the host. Welcome to Abraxas' viewers. Right, we're going to send everybody to Norfolk. Because apparently, you're all frickin' dumb. Oh, you are in West Virginia. So the reserve at least is in the right place. Nobody else is, though. And you're determined to go over here to repair for reasons, even though you're all active in the Atlantic now. I really don't understand why that didn't reset, but okay, whatever. So now, of course, I'm going to lose my entire fleet as they try to move to Norfolk. God damn. Here comes their counterattack. Thankfully, I'm holding onto the Appalachians. They shouldn't have a lot of luck doing this. But I'm basically going to be able to hold, like, this much territory. Yeah, we're hemorrhaging ships right now because they're completely idiots. Because they decided that West Mexico was the place to repair. Subtle hint, it's not. You can disable port use by control clicking. That's not the problem. The problem is that they still consider this to be their home base, even though they're not all assigned over here. Basically, they'll try to repair in the last base that they were in. Seems to be the situation. And there's no way of resetting their home base like they used to be. The thing that's going to matter is just how much the Free Corps are going to give us. Yeah, and all of this is core territory, so they're just getting stronger and stronger and stronger as they take more and more of this land. See, the number of factories just going down and down and down. So I think I did the right thing trying to just get as many factories built in this area as I possibly could. Thankfully, the majority of their army is still just out trying to take territory. They haven't assigned very many to actually fighting us yet. There's no way I can expand outwards, like, all we can do is hold.
Keep on moving.
Oh, 2 destroyers lost, we sank 12, that's good. That's better, I should say. Right, who hasn't made it back yet? You haven't. You haven't. You 3 haven't. Okay, so you went back to Virginia, where you are now set to repair. Then you went out again. Fine. Just as long as you have adequate recons when you're doing it. No, I'm trying to deselect it. Control click. Don't you dare repair in any of those locations, even those are a bit dubious. There we go, recruit the Freikorps is done. Desperate defense gives us defense and entrenchment speed. Freikorps, we want to do this. And here we are, the good old boys.
Attention.
Oh, okay. That just doubled our numbers. And they're all pretty well geared out, too.
Listen up.
Whoops. 1, 2, 3.
Orders.
And you are going to be commanded by Collins or Patch. Collins is better with infantry, which is what all of those guys are. You also have better supply, though out here that probably doesn't matter so much.
Yes, sir.
Alright, who's the better attacker? Rose
Ready,
is.
sir.
I'm going to give you those 2 cavalry.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to give me those 2.
Ready, sir.
Then your job... green.
Ready.
And purple.
All in.
Your job is going to be securing New England. If I can take New England, it's unlikely that they can counterattack me there, then I can basically use the East Coast. That's the plan right now. So your job is spear point to here.
Ready, sir.
And then your job is basically going to be to defend as much of the rest as you possibly can.
Ready to move.
Old Tanker Leo, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate that. How's the composition of the new troops? That is a good question. Free Corps. Okay, not great. So I'm going to give you that one. So I know where you are. Okay. So these national guys, and then these three, well, no, those are national. Damn it. There's a cow flipping hell. Roll the dice and whether you survive or not. That's what you guys are.
Ready, sir.
So in fact, let's give these two to you. And I want 2 more free corps. This. Trotsky survives the assassination attempt after a violent struggle in his Mexico City home earlier today. Leon Trotsky killed a would-be assassin with an ice axe as the man tried to attack him. The killer has been identified as a Spanish national believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD.
Ready to move.
And Alexander Patch has these bonuses. None of those are going to be particularly useful.
Ready.
I'm going to give you charismatic. Gonna make you offensive? I'm probably gonna regret that. But right now, that is what we need. And the other thing is, you can start preparing for your own offensive, which is going to be for this.
Listen up.
And I'm going to say, go ahead and attack, because we need to maintain the initiative in this. I can't let them reinforce. Poland has joined the Central Powers, so we've had the Central Powers established by the Germans. Voter registration would mean that we keep a majority. That's not really going to affect us. We can get the stability modifier, which allows us to make stuff more better. Now we need the national... Oh, do we? We need the War Powers Act. In a world of increasingly fast aircraft carrying increasingly larger bomb loads, in a world of submarines and chemical weapons, restricting the President to require the consent of Congress to do what is needed to defend the country is inviting disaster. Naval battle result. We killed 4 destroyers. Whoa, that's a good victory for us. We lost 1 destroyer, we killed 16 destroyers and 5 light cruisers. We lost 2 light cruisers, 5 destroyers, we sank 5 destroyers. What shipping am I building right now? Lionhearteds. Except none are actually being built because we have no steel. That's a problem. Oh, if we push north, we'll take all the steel we need. This is fine. So in that case, I'm going to grab you guys. And your job is going to be to secure this. You're going to do it from here. Representative criticizes the president. The government is still overwhelmingly in our favor. Oh, and we can do war propaganda now. No, I think I'm going to hold on to that. Oh, flipping hell. We are a little bit close to surrender here. Latvia joined the Central Powers, so how big are the Central Powers right now? What are they trying to do? Unknown. I really don't have the time to do those focuses. Where's the faction? That mode. So it's basically all the Baltics plus Poland. That's a huge common turn. Slightly scary. I do like how there's basically 3 relatively even factions here, ignoring that. And then we're also going to have, eventually, America doing something, probably. This is the new expansion. Yes, I did save. Finland joined the Central Powers. Okay.
Ready. Keep your distance. Attention.
Alright, you guys all in repairs. You are. I should double check that you're set to this. Medium risk is fine. No, it's not. I don't want any of you engaging. Well, I do want you engaging, just low. It's like submarines, go for it. Where are their troops? They're still just fanning out, taking everything. It's going to take them a little while to respond to us.
Ready to move. Listen up.
If I can sneak and take Boston, that would be kind of a huge deal, actually. Yeah, if I can hold on to New England, I think we're okay. If we can hold on to the East Coast, then we've got this. We've got the big cities already. We've got Washington, we've got New York. We're about to get Boston. And that's going to mean a lot more production. I think I'm just going to continue building more M1 Thompsons. No, in fact, you don't need to do that anymore, do you? You can just do this! It's also going to give us a lot more naval support. Another destroyer. Because at sea, I think we're doing surprisingly well. Bearing in mind that the Constitutionalists do need to guard their Pacific side. And the fact that we took Mexico, I think, has actually been a really big deal, because they've taken forever to move down the Mexican front.
Ready.
Really? Okay, so now I'm at war with Hungary and Austria. Oh no. Although that may mean that I can't piece them out, so I'm going to have to occupy... No, it's core territory. Never mind. It's fine. I was going to say, otherwise we're going to have to occupy the whole of America. Alright, we've got the new destroyers, which we do need to create a new design for. I would like to have active sonar, but I don't think that's going to be my priority right now. Let's get engineer companies. We need to just make our troops better. El Salvador wants to send volunteers. That I will absolutely accept. Alright, you guys
Ready.
are going to be responsible for taking all of that. And you're going to do it from here. Go. Except for you. Yes, you. I'm going to take that. Alright, so the East Coast has fallen to us. We do need to be a little bit careful about them trying to flank us over there. But we have the Appalachians, we're pushing up, we're taking the whole of New England. And then hopefully we can push up and try and take Michigan. Once we got that, that's a huge industrial heartland right there. We're going to be taking all the steel from this area, so we should be sorting out the steel reserves. We are. Oil could become a problem. I don't really want to attack with green, because this is actually a fairly... Well, you know what? I'm going to change your objectives very slightly. I want you to take this river. Why are you going up to there?
Go, go, go!
You're not. Do it. We just take some more territory back off of them. What are their divisions like? A lot bigger than ours. Yeah, they're using the template that I created for them, so they're all National Guards. That is literally the army that rebelled against us. So it's kind of a good thing I didn't build more units, otherwise we'd probably be in even more trouble. Oh, the other thing we do need is more freaking convoys. So let's set up convoy production as a matter of some priority. Now we are losing oil. Sank 2 of their destroyers. Where's the nearest oil fields for us? I thought there was some in Pennsylvania, but apparently not. Oh, it's just down here. Yeah, retaking Texas is going to be a thing. That needs to happen at some point.
Taking cover! Orders! Attention!
Come on, people. I don't need you preparing. I need you taking this territory before they can counterattack. Before they can actually lock this down, which unfortunately it kind of looks like they're starting to do. So, come on, people.
Attention! Move out!
There's El Salvador's troops. Better march.
Move out! Ready to move! Move out! Ready!
I would love to, but yeah, I just can't. No, I'm not joining the Russians.
Ready to move! Listen up!
Not
Ready.
you.
Yes, sir!
Oh, I see the mistake I made.
Ready to move! Commands! Ready, sir!
You're going to go and do that, which means all of these guys, with the exception of you, assigned to here. Alright, New England has been secured. It's just a matter of time for that to fall to us. And here they come
Pushing
behind
them back,
us.
sir!
So, stop the advance. We can't afford an advance here. Nope.
Taking cover. Yes, sir. Orders. Orders. Ready. Move out.
Another senator's gone.
Orders. Yes, sir. Listen up. Ready to move. Ready to move. Commands. Listen up.
Alright, so this bit is ours. We've got the big well, not the industrial areas. Well, actually, no, that is fairly industrialized. How are we looking in terms of factories? We've got 70. They've got 115. 130. But we still have more military factories than they do right now. And we are still building militaries. Yes, we are. And then I think once those are done, we're going to start building military factories up here in the north. Because they're further away from the fighting.
Yes, sir. Ready.
Let's make sure to take Buffalo.
Orders. Listen up.
And if we can grab Cleveland and then start marching on Detroit, then that would be even better. And we're actually gaining fuel again, somehow.
Let's go.
And there we are. Boom. We've got a little bit of a line going in there as well. We still hold on to Nashville. Alright. Not terrible. Still getting my convoys right. Who's sending me Lend-Lease? Because you're costing me all of my convoys right now. How do I see that? Go away. You, then click on here. Loyalists, loyalists. Lend-Lease. Oh, in fact, yeah, that's... I'm guaranteeing everyone's independence still. But how is... Okay, so all I need to do is avoid this, and we can actually get supplies coming in. Because my navy has actually done a remarkably good job of keeping my trade routes alive. I don't know why that still counts as theirs.
Listen up.
Alright, next up. I want this.
Ready.
I don't know why the lake counts as theirs. That's really bizarre. Looks like I've managed to stabilize the front. Yeah, I think I have. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I wonder how many of the American Constitutionalist forces are currently fighting Russia and China. Okay, some of their defenses are starting to appear. Oh no! Maurice has been injured.
Orders.
That's very irritating. Alright, Griswold. Time to step up, buddy.
Orders.
Collins can get guerrilla fighter. That allows you to entrench faster.